All right, we are here on the eve of LSU's Pro Day with LSU receiver Malik Nabers. Malik, can you believe this time has come? You're getting ready for Pro Day and trying to impress one last time the NFL scouts.
So quick? Nah, thought I'd probably need another year, but I'm here on my third. I'm just happy to be here.
All right, so being from Louisiana, you get a chance to play for LSU, star for LSU. What was that like being from Louisiana and being able to come here and leave your imprint like you did?
Man, it's a dream come true, you know, especially being from Louisiana. We know how much, you know, we put into this football stuff. So to come here at LSU and to be one of those great receivers that, you know, I saw a long time, you know, all those other guys come through here, and to be one of those guys is a dream come true.
And not just one of those guys, the leading receiver in school history. So following your recruitment, obviously, like there was guys that were rated ahead of you, but knowing you and hearing people around you, you wanted to prove that wrong every single time, and I think you did that. What does it mean to be the all-time leading receiver at a place that's got first-rounders, NFL Hall of Famers, some of the best in the NFL currently as well?
You know, it feels so real. You know, I owe all my thanks to my mom, my coaches, you know, my quarterback, to put me in those great positions to be able to do tremendous things with the ball. So I owe everything to my coaches really to put me in those positions to be able to be called the leading receiver.
Yeah, and I knew it meant something to you because a lot of people in your position wouldn't have played in that bowl game. And I knew that meant something to you when you suited up, went out there, and you got that record. And so now that it is yours and you know all the lineage of great receivers, what does that mean to you though?
I'm gonna say it means the most, you know, it means all the hard work that I did put in, you know, it paid off in the latest end. So, you know, all those late nights that I was out there working with myself, just on the ladder, might not think it was gonna be here. I was just doing it just because I loved the game of football. Doing all those 7-on-7 circuits, being out here competing with those guys at fall camp, getting it better each day, you know, for me to be the leading receiving yards leader in LSU history. But it means the most. You know, I can't tell you what it means to me. You know, my heart pounding every time somebody say it because it's so real. Every time, you know, I look up those records, you know, it's my name. And to just walk into the receiver room and be able to be one of those guys that when I walked in, my name wasn't on there. And I told myself, you know, I was going to be on the wall. My name was going to be, you know, in history forever. And for me to complete that, you know, it's a pat on my back to myself.
Not only your name in the receiver room, you've already got your picture up in the receiver room. And you sat there every day. Every day you look up and you see Jamar and you see Jets and you see Josh Reed, all these great receivers. You walk in there today and you're on that wall. What did that, you know, kind of feel like the first time you saw that, knowing that you were just in that room sitting there watching film a couple of months ago?
You know, so when they said the picture was being put up, they actually called me. It was like, it was Kyron, he actually called me. He was like, you know, your picture being put up. And I walked in there with Pastor Floyd, and I just looked at it for like 20 minutes straight, and I was like, you know, I did it. It was just something that every time I walked there, I looked back there and I was like, you know, where can I fit in on this wall?
Yeah.
And then for me to have that photo on the wall, you know, I sat there and I was just like, you know, I thought about all the things that I went through in the past to lead me in this very moment that I'm sitting here right now. And it was just, you know, tears of joy that I actually, you know, accomplished that, you know, the things that I said I was going to do.
Well, to get on that wall, you have to have some big moments in an LSU uniform. And so I know there's a lot to choose from. What's the one moment that when you think of your LSU career is going to be the first one that comes to mind?
I'll probably say the catch from Texas A&M. A lot of people look at that play, you know, they say my body control. I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't know how I made that catch. I don't know how I made that catch, bro. You know, the ball, I don't really know how I did it. You know, my mind went blank once after I caught the ball, so I can't even replay it in my mind, you know, but every time I watch it, I'm like, you know, I'm asking myself, like, how you did it? And when I think about it, all I can say is like, you know, thank you, God, you know, because I don't really know how I was able to be put in that position to get my foot in. Also the play from Alabama when I was on the sideline, I moved my foot in. You know, my cousin had asked me, he was like, bro, how you did it? I was like, I really don't know how I did it. I looked at it, I was like, bro, I don't even remember me doing it. So it was just, I don't know, it's second nature when it comes from me being on that football field. And that's those two memories that I'll never forget.
Yeah, and I think that's a reason why you are going to hear your name pretty quickly here in this NFL draft. I mean, you make those plays, you don't know how. Well, I know how. It's because Malik Nabers was out there making those plays. What do you want to get out of tomorrow? Obviously, Brian Thomas Jr., yourself, you'll be out there together. Y'all have had so many big moments, but you also have Jaden throwing to you, and I have to imagine that's a great situation. You're comfortable. At the combine, you're with whatever quarterback, but here at Pro Day, you're with your quarterback.
I would say, it's joy. It's joy being with your brothers for the last time that, y'all been through here, thick and thin, lights up, lights down. So just to be here in that last moment that we talked about when we was out there throwing, we was like, in months we're gonna be here throwing on Pro Day. And for us to be here actually doing it, it's so real for us to be together that one last time, Jaden throwing us the football. We're gonna have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy when we come out here. We're gonna light it up. We're hoping to, make a show. The last time, we're all gonna be in, Baton Rouge together. So we're hoping to go out with a bang.
I tried to get BTJ to tell me, like, if y'all had a bet who was gonna get draft higher. He wouldn't even tell me any good information. He's like, there's no bet. I mean, come on.
We got a bet for Rookie of the Year, though.
Okay, see, there we go. That's all I needed. We got some high stakes there. It's gonna be a lot of fun to watch y'all. Last one here. What do you want every NFL scout to know about Malik Nabers when he leaves here, goes back, and they're making that final decision on their draft board?
I'm the best receiver in a long time, and I got that dog in me for me to say that. I've been humble for a long time, but every day, I wake up, I see the media. I'm one of those type of guys that look at it. Nobody gonna tell me different or not look at it. I'm looking at it because it's everybody's perspective on us and their opinion on me. But I'm the best in a long time. There's a lot of people that have done it, and I'm one of those guys. And I done done it at a high level, especially being so young. So I'm one of those top receivers in the draft in a long time.
I'll co-sign everything that he just said. LSU receiver Malik Nabers getting ready for LSU's Pro Day one last time here at LSU.